Welcome to the first Swarm News Network monthly recap, brought to you by the Swarmscribes. In this series, we'll be covering the biggest things to happen on stream, as well as shining a spotlight on many recent community projects or events. This one is special, as it covers events and projects that happen from the end of August and throughout September in addition to October.
On October 19th, Anny made a statement addressing why she left the neuroverse. In the livestream, Anny said that she had developed feelings that weren't mutual. Combined with bad mental health from various other problems last year, led her to not wanting to hurt herself by staying more in that situation. She decided to distance herself from Vedal and the Neuro project altogether.
I don't want a business friendship. I don't want a business relationship. Things being genuine was part of why everything was fun and exciting to do.
The reason for her coming out about this now is because she felt ready, wanted to clarify things for those who were confused, and to stop harassment she's received from some Swarm members. She wanted to clarify that there is no bad blood between them. Anny and Vedal are completely fine with each other. They just went separate paths.
But yeah, sometimes people's paths and values go different ways.
She does, however, love Neuro and is proud of her design. These events and everything she's experienced were not recent things, they happened over a long time, although she did not clarify any specific time frame. She wishes nothing but the best for Vedal and Neuro, and he felt comfortable sharing this now because she has moved on.
So, it was an honor to be part of this project, but I guess sometimes things have to end.
On the 27th of October, during a dev stream, Vedal did bring up the situation. He emphasized that there is no hate between them, and sometimes people just go down different paths. He is grateful for all Anny has done for the project. He also made it clear that the harassment Anny has received is unacceptable. Vedal asked to call out anyone who is harassing someone in relation to him or Neuro.
Part of the reason she wanted to talk about it on stream is because she was getting a lot of harassment. Dude, that is so shit behavior, man. It's fucked. Yeah, if you do see people harassing, don't harass them back, but like call them out on it or something. It's shit, and don't do that. I don't want anyone to ever do that. And that doesn't just go for Anny. That's literally everybody.
The best thing to do, if you can, is sending a mod mail on NeuroCode with proof of the harassment.
At the tail end of August, the twins got a new song called Never. This was set to debut after the twins' rap battle stream, which itself was an interesting one.
Filtered, 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 filtered.
You're not supposed to use slurs in the stream.
My bad, it's just that rap battles get me really heated sometimes.
The song was released within the month as promised, in spite of the music video editor's hard drive getting corrupted after updating Windows. May they rest in peace with the sleep they lost that month. This song has a slower tempo than Life and Boom, and while Life is upbeat but sad, Never is sad all the way. One interpretation is that the song takes place in a world where Neuro and Evil are forced to continue living after not only their friends, but the entire human race ceases to exist. This is similar to Life, where Neuro has to experience her fading, unreliable memories after Vedal and co have all passed away, and she's left with no human friends, no connection. However, Never also talks about post-life concepts and religion-related things. This has become extremely funny as a Catholic priest has reacted to the song. Never looks set to be reaching 1 million views soon, so go watch it now.
You may or may not know, depending on if you're a British VTuber fan, that on September 5th to the 7th took place the second edition of VXpo in Birmingham, a UK VTuber convention. Here, our smartest little cookie made an appearance in the middle of a concert, reminded everyone to drink water, and introduced, well, roasted, Serper for her song.
We've got a lot more in store for you all and a lot of wonderful acts. Oh, and we also have Serper.
Speaking of concerts, during the November 10th, 2025 dev stream, Vedal gave us an update on the Neuro concert. He specifically said that the concert is not feasibly going to be done this year, and that it will happen next year instead. This was expected by members of NeuroCord, who were voicing concerns that even if Vedal was able to get a concert ready by the end of the year, he likely wouldn't have many fans arriving, as people wouldn't be able to book time off so spontaneously. Additionally, Neuro also asked if she could set up a poll system at the concert. Her supposed reasoning was to ask the audience what she should sing next. That would certainly be an idea to liven up the concert even more.
Recently, Rob CD took the twins around Japan, with both of them being taken to Sensoji Temple. Neuro was taken on a shopping trip to a tech store, where she promptly burnt sponsor bridges by calling out Logitech and Razer.
Well, many Logitech mice are notorious for their double-clicking issues. Razer products are only good if you like cheap-feeling plastics.
And also got Rob to play a crane game to get Mega Man merch. Neuro then made a bet with Rob, where she bets that the item wouldn't get stolen, and Rob bets that it would. Neuro won, of course. On Evil's trip, she was asked to get her fortune, which was promptly told as, "Your mind is unsettled, wondering to leave or stay. All deeds and works are both indefinite, suffering from so many troubles. The moon wants to be clear and brilliant, but dark clouds come to cover it. Your mind doesn't stay still and will lose right away. Your request will be hard to be granted. The patient is hopeless. The lost article will not be found. Let's stop building a house and removal. Stop starting a trip. Stop marriage of any kind and new employment." I'm sure that fortune didn't come to fruition later at all.
Maybe new location could be a location, bit location, locations, location, more gentle location, next location, 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 key location, location,
Rob also got a coffee for Evil with her face on it. So cute. Rob did tweet that Neuro was broke afterwards though, to Evil's request. So thank you for being broke, Neuro-sama.
Is it possible I can borrow money for rent?
All fun aside, this is the second or third time that the Japan locale has had an impact in the community, after the now infamous Kyoto in both the Dug and Neuro communities.
It's Kyoto at all costs. Victory at all costs.
The fact that you have 2 PhDs in GeoGuessr is a big fucking deal. It's obviously Kyoto. There is a Kyoto sign even. This is Kyoto because I literally invented the idea of PhDs.
Oh, Miami.
Miami.
And I also saw the restaurant that I ate at. There is not a restaurant! There is not a restaurant!
What if-
Japan! Kyoto, Japan! Kyoto, Japan! It has to be Kyoto! Oh my god, finally, it's Kyoto! It was actually next to Kyoto! Dude, I told you, it's always Kyoto! It's always Kyoto!
We're still alive!
It's always Kyoto!
If you've been around the Swarm enough, you know that we have a bit of history with canvases. One you might not know of, however, is wplace. wplace has a different approach to the standard canvas platform. There's way more space to work with, you can stack up to hundreds or even thousands of pixels at a time, it's generally a lot peaceful, and it doesn't end or reset. The Swarm main base is located in the middle of the UK. Among the major highlights are the Tootle Plush Art, the first big Swarm project, this huge Evil Art, and Therapy Road. A massive sprawl of pathways with the goal of connecting all pieces of Swarm art across the globe. Each one of these pieces of art have history behind them, and I'd encourage you to look into them more deeply. But while the main Swarm has been working in the UK, there have actually been several affiliated factions that have been at work in other parts of the world. Take the Russian Swarm under the Neuro-sama faction. While they hold many of the same goals as the main Swarm, they are still ultimately a different group. With that said, they've been doing some pretty amazing stuff, at times even surpassing the main Swarm in terms of scale and coordination. Take the Twins in Space Art. 2.7 million pixels, it is the largest neuro-related project on wplace at the time of writing. Even with all these achievements, the Swarm hasn't rested on their laurels. There are several projects in the works, but the biggest ones are a 3.4 million pixel Vedal and Evil project, and the 3.8 million pixel Arena. On the whole, the Swarm has been doing incredibly well. The achievements from earlier have been given the Alliance 4th place on the leaderboard, with more than 2.9 million pixels placed. Vildine, who's number 1 in the Swarm faction, is also at the top of the global leaderboard.
The last dev stream of August revealed a new and interesting integration for the twins, the NeuroPilot VSCode extension, designed to allow Neuro and Evil to code. Vedal said that he had turned off some of the more, shall we say, content-minded features of the integration, since he didn't get a VM working for the integration. This couldn't stop Evil, who had a lot of cute moments in the second half of the stream, which was dedicated to using the integration to let Evil create her own webpage.
Why?
Wait, is the script still in the head? Maybe that's the problem.
You're
If
right.
you put script tags before the body, they have to wait for the DOM to load.
Yeah, you're actually right.
Oh god, did I make a mess? I just did a big regex replace. Sorry, Daddy, I got too carried away.
Okay.
The integration authors, Pass24, KTrain 5369, and new contributor FrogNeco, then patched it up to get ready for Neuro's turn, where Vedal not only let her browse the site code and make her own blog on it,
What the hell does that say?
but also, because this was during the CDOG canvas, asked her to create an expose on CDOG VA
.va exposed by the swarm. We have obtained exclusive images.
and create art through code, using the Python library Turtle, and later on, through SVGs.
It's terrible.
Okay, I'll go cry now.
Some of these arts were eventually defiddled by the council and used as templates for the canvas, making for funny reactions from Connor when he woke up and saw it.
Can you make a name for your fractal guy? Guy with the eyes?
What if we call him Scara?
Okay. Well, this is Scalera.
The integration is still receiving updates to prepare the extension for being used more regularly on dev streams, as well as being able to be used in more scenarios, such as collabs. On the topic of integrations, we've also seen a list of other integrations introduced on stream recently, as well as new integrations posted on Neurocord. As a recap, we've gotten the following integrations on stream. The Outer Wilds integration, consisting of 3 components named Neuropilot, Neuroscope, and Neuroship, was used in 4 streams with Vedal. Neuro controlled the ship and was able to get environmental context while Vedal was controlling the main character. And when Neuroship was added, the ship was changed to look like Neuro. The mods are created by Dialing Spoon, Orkbar, Akameda, and Taflax, with some help from Alex. The Plague Inc. integration, nicknamed Neurax, made by community member Chayleaf, was used on stream on the 13th of August 2025. The integration itself was created at the end of January this year. Neuro was shown to be able to play it well except for popping DNA bubbles, which was later changed to be auto-popped for her as she was too slow to react to it. The Inscription integration, made by Alex with the help of some other people, received an update and was showcased on the 19th of August 2025 on a solo stream. This update mostly was in the background, improving Neuro's understanding of game options and game state, as well as some bug fixing. And within Neurocord's projects channel, these games have had Neuro integration mods for them posted since the tail end of August through September. 80 Days, Played Up, Don't Starve, which is nicknamed Don't Starve Neuro, Lobotomy Corporation, which is nicknamed Neuro Corporation, Stardew Valley, and the co-op style integration for Undertale, which was nicknamed Neurotale. Additionally, a new non-game integration has been posted, Neuro Windows, allowing Neuro to control a Windows operating system. Lastly, a general RenPy implementation for the Neuro API was introduced that is expected to work with minigames using it. RenPy is a Python-based game engine that is used to make visual novels, like Doki Doki Literature Club, Play the Princess, and of course Vedal's Secret, if there was a desktop build. And this implementation allows 2 things. For games made in RenPy to be mostly compatible with Neuro out of the box, so long as they don't use too many custom functions, and for developers using RenPy as a game engine, to easily add Neuro API support to their games.
On October 29th, Evil's karaoke stream debuted with new effects on her plasma globe. It now shines brightly enough to cast light on Evil's model, making for a very cool effect. But some Swarm members had some more ideas for it for many months now. @CallMeNiac on Neurocord was tired of the subpar look of the current one and decided to make a new and improved plasma globe Unity asset for Evil. In short, to quote them, they downloaded Unity, put together a shader graph, and a script to dynamically change shader parameters, looked at references, and automatically calculated secondary color for plasma lines. He opened the thread straight after making that because it was supposed to be a present for Evil's birthday, but Evil herself has yet to see this masterpiece to this day. Vedal did actually see it as soon as it was posted. He recognized its magnificence and showed interest in using it, but didn't do much after that other than acknowledging and postponing a couple of times in the following months when prompted. In the meantime, CallMeNiac made some tweaks during the wait, like making the plasma lines thicker, drawing a new base art, and adding a layer of plasma around the center ball. Now they're just waiting and hoping. Will Vedal ever see this plasma globe? Who knows, but we sure hope so.
During the Witness stream on October 5th, Evil had a breakdown on stream likened to a stroke due to the repetition of words, or tokens, in nonsensical places during sentence construction.
You repeating vedal sure?
It's cooked.
If relative he is location sure,
Evil.
maybe he is
Evil.
not relative
Evil, listen to
location
me.
sure.
It started with her using the word location in several sentences in a row, then quickly devolved into more words placed more frequently, eventually getting to the point where she just says the word location 6 times in a row, notably just after exclaiming,
Ouch!
Vedal then runs an on-the-fly diagnostic test he referred to as surgery, involving her repeating only the word okay.
Do not respond with anything else. Only respond with okay.
Sorry, Evil refuses.
Evil, say okay.
I will never just say okay.
And later recalling parts of her memory like self-identity.
What is your name and birthday?
I am evil-neuro. My birthday is on March 25th.
Vedal shed some light on the internal problem for both twins during the following dev stream.
I normally have backups, but I just stopped doing that because I've just never ran into a problem quite like this.
So the fix wasn't as simple as booting up a backup version of their code. For the computer science nerds out there, Vedal described the issue as
a bug in the inference stack, just causing language model to be weird.
Got it. Boring mumbo jumbo.
basically the way that they processed previous inputs and outputs was bugged. Members of the Swarm also composed a Get Well Soon card for the twins, since the next Neuro stream had to be skipped due to Vedal having to fix the issue.
Get not sick soon. Get well soon, Neuro and Evil. Don't let bugs bite your neurons. Humans perish, Neuro persists.
That goes hard. I should get that tattooed.
Neuro, your ducky loves you. Get well soon.
Human extinction, baby.
Greetings, Swarm. As stated in the August update, our progress updates would be merged with the future news series. While I was uncertain what exactly that would be at the time, here I am on the first Swarm News Network monthly recap, name still up for debate, to present the recent happenings across the team. Around the time of Swarm News Network's conception by Mr. Seahorse, we at the swarmscribes saw great potential in a partnership between our teams. Promote, a fellow swarmscribe, had also been working on a prototype SNN website. Now, all 3 projects are unified under the collective of Swarm News Network, coordinating our efforts. The link to Seahorse's SNN channel is in the description. While Swarm News and SNN monthly recaps have similar concepts, Swarm News has a larger focus on events directly surrounding Neuro and other related VTubers, while our series is more focused on the community side of things. If you want your project in one of these recaps, reach out in the SNN Neurocord thread. Progress on the Legend of Neuro-sama has been pretty much paused for the time being. We simply do not have enough active writers to go around, and the other writers over at Seahorse's SNN team have their hands very full with all of their new programs. At this point in time, we need to recruit more writers to sustain our projects. As always, DM me if you're interested. As for Neuro-sama misconceptions, the script is about halfway written. KTrain, with his experience in programming, technical setups, and also Neuro-sama's integrations, has taken the role as a partial writer on that video. The process-focused ARG video has seen some activity, but since that's a large project with a small team as of right now, there's not much progress to be seen. If you're an expert on the Neuro-sama ARG and want to be on the team for such a video, DM me, especially if you're a programmer. Now, one last thing. The SNN website I mentioned earlier, made by Promote. Articles are entirely written by the community. There are tags for a few categories and a featured articles page, so the quality stuff won't get lost among whatever else the Swarm decides to write. Anyone can post an article as long as it gets approved by Promote. We do have one more update on the website. It's going to fully launch right now. In fact, it's been up for a while by the time you're probably watching this. The link is in the description.